Ever wonder if your favorite rap beefs are nothing more than a masterclass in money making? What if the real diss isn't in the lyrics, but in the bank accounts, especially Drake's? Hip-hop fans have been well fed since March 2024, when Lamar's verse on Like That dropped. The lines responded to J. Cole's verse on First Person Shooter, a song on Drake's album For All the Dogs, released in 2023. In that song, J. Cole claimed he, Drake, and Lamar were the biggest rappers of their generation.
Love when they argue the hardest MC. Is it K-Dot, is it Aubrey or me? We the big three like we started.
This didn't sit well with Lamar, who responded in his verse in Like That by saying that there is no big three, it's just Big Me, claiming the title for himself alone.
Fuck sneak this and first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. Motherfuck the big three. Nigga, it's just Big Me, nigga.
That response set the ball rolling for the most dramatic feud between big hip-hop stars in recent years. Before the feud rolled out, J. Cole pulled out of the heat. He removed 7 Minute Drill, his diss track against Lamar, from streaming platforms and publicly apologized. In a later song called Port Antonio, he would reveal his reasons for bowing out. J. Cole said he could see where the feud was about to go. And most importantly, he raps, they wanted blood. They wanted clicks to make their pockets grow. He appears to suggest that the end game of the feud was for profit.
So it's like, there's like the competition part I've stripped away, and I'm now on some shit like, man, I'm more interested in the relationship because I also see a time when I'm not doing it. It's just less competition in my mind, you know what I mean? Because niggas is old, bro.
It's too stressful to be competing all the time.
This makes you wonder how throwing jabs at each other, accusing each other of wild claims, and washing dirty linens in public would increase financial rewards for either side. What is the purpose of a rap beef? Most importantly, how has Drake managed to make a substantial amount of money from beefs with other artists? Rap beef is a cultural relic of hip-hop history. It saw its heydays during the fierce feud between Jay-Z and Nas, as well as between Tupac and the notorious B.I.G.
Peace and love. Here we go.
Who shot you? Separate the weak from the opposite.
Trust nobody.
If you was to get shot 5 times, mine is that's completely spinning, you know what I'm saying? You're real confused about your situation.
It involves 2 hip-hop stars, usually rappers, throwing creative lyrical jabs at each other. These jabs could stem from tensions between fan base or fight for dominance in the scene. After the death of Tupac, rap beefs chilled. Rappers still beef, but the jabs are subliminal and always implied. However, the taste for direct hit and fierce lyricism resurfaced recently during the peak of Drake's beef with Lamar. Both artists released tracks that directly mention the other's name, modeling the exact nature of proper rap beefs. Rap beefs stem from the culture of rap battles where 2 rappers battled for the best MC on the stage. Without a stage, rappers can still have rap beefs in the modern age through the release of diss tracks. One rapper who owned this style is Eminem. He is remarked as the rapper with the most beefs, but right behind him might be Drake. You'd expect these artists to live in constant misery since they got smoke with everyone. The exact opposite is what's happening. There are 3 ways Drake makes money from rivalries with other artists. Rap beefs help boost conversations around the artist involved. It's like free PR and advertisement. There's always excitement in the air when 2 artists have a public rivalry. Both fan bases build conversations around these artists, each side pitching for who has better bars, who is innocent, and who is a fake. These conversations spill over into non-fans who become aware of the rivalry thanks to social media. This boost in conversations also boosts streaming for the diss tracks, and the artists cash out from millions of streams. Like the beef between Lamar and Drake, both artists saw an increase in their Spotify monthly listeners. They say all press is good press, and that's exactly how it works with rap beefs. The artists involved get more airplay and more streams, generating more income in royalties and publishing. They also make money from digital purchases of the songs and investments in their catalogs. The feud between the rappers Drake and Kendrick Lamar garnered an impressive $15 million in revenue. Now, Drake has a long list of artists with whom he is beefing, and there are songs he has created for almost all of them. These songs have garnered hundreds of millions of streams, pulling in impressive revenue for the Canadian rapper. Starting with Rick Ross, who he dissed in Push-Ups, that song has pulled over 200 million streams from platforms and under 1 million in digital sales. Its streaming revenue continues to grow. In his rivalry with A$AP Rocky, Drake released the diss track, It's Up.
You know, I didn't have no big homie to be like, you know, yo, this how we gonna do this, or you can open up at this show. I'm the only person that put on for me when I ain't have nobody was Drake. I'm talking about Drake was the first person to put on, like, before anybody. He didn't want to sign me.
Yeah.
He didn't want. It was like, yo, that's raw talent, yo. Like, you gotta shine, yo. I'm gonna see to it. I forever owe Drake.
In which he called the former an idiot. The song has garnered over 100 million streams and under 1 million digital sales. For his beef with Kanye West, Drake has released a couple of songs. There is Travis Scott's Sicko Mode with diss verses by Drake targeted at Ye. The song has over 2 billion streams from streaming platforms. Drake also released Circo Loco and Search and Rescue. Both songs have done impressive numbers on the charts, in digital sales, and on streaming platforms. Circo Loco has over 200 million streams, and Search and Rescue has almost 400 million streams on Spotify alone. In 2015, Meek Mill accused Drake of employing ghostwriters, and the latter responded with 2 diss tracks. The first was Charged Up, and it's gathered over 20 million streams on Spotify. The second was Back to Back, which has gathered over 400 million streams on Spotify. There's also Drake's long-standing beef with Pusha T. As far back as 2011, Pusha T threw shade at Drizzy, alleging that he employed ghostwriters. Drake has responded with a diss track, and both of them have been going back and forth since. Drake dropped multiple diss tracks in response to Pusha T's, but the most notable release was Duppy Freestyle, released in 2018. The song sparked Pusha T's release of The Story of Adidon, which gained a lot of attention then. It may seem like he conceded that fight, but he isn't about to let up in his beef with Kendrick Lamar. The beef heightened after Lamar claimed he was the biggest and refused to share the crown with Drake and J. Cole. J. Cole would respond with a diss track, 7-Minute Drill, and Drake would release Push-Ups and Tailor-Made Freestyle as responses. Lamar would also release Meet the Grams, a response to Drake's Family Matters, which is also a diss track. Then Lamar would release Not Like Us, the diss track that would seal his win in the feud. The beef produced some of the biggest rap songs in recent history. There are Push-Ups and Family Matters from 2023, and The Heart Part 6 and Tailor-Made Freestyle from 2024. These songs have gained incredible popularity on social media and streaming platforms, earning them more PR and revenue. If you'd like to learn more about Drake and his lawsuits, then you should check out this video, how Drake's lawsuit versus UMG put billions on the line. So what do you think? What's your opinion on rap beefs? Do you think they should be avoided or banned? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the biggest power moves in entertainment.